And we are back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk. The monsters have invaded the arena.
You got your monster.
Granted, only one of them decided to put theirs on, which I feel a little sad about. I mean, two of them, one of them really went all out. The one that's on the TV screen, yeah, he's just really happy. I mean, there's always a little evil behind that smile. Yeah. The other two, they just really don't care.
Where did Hamlin?
Excuse me.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. We got some party poopers in the house, JP, and
Party pooper.
Here's what's funny about it, JP, is checks were supposed to go out yesterday, and we had a computer failure, so they're supposed to write on Monday. So I don't know if the hands
They're holding our check.
How about that?
I don't know if the hands are going to be cramped up or not.
Oh, man.
They're gonna hold our check.
Yeah.
Damn right.
How about
Put
this?
your mask on.
Starting to feel some hand cramps coming up before tomorrow, JP. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah,
They're gonna
mine's
hold
really
it.
cramping up. I don't know.
We're being held hostage.
JP, I'll just mail them to your address. And
Yeah, that'll
you
work.
can
That'll
hold
work.
them, and if they really, really want them, they can drive to Grover to pick them up. How
Yeah,
about that?
that'll work.
Yeah. I think that's what we should do. So, welcome back to the broadcast, everybody. We've got John Prather, the Jedi, in the house. Wave at the camera there, JP. The Mask is in the house from the Jim Carrey movie Hunter
You know what?
Yancey.
I just now recognized that.
Yeah.
The mask.
Yeah.
JP thought he was a ghoul.
Well, it looked like a ghoul from when I was looking in the box. So
Have you ever seen that movie, JP?
I have seen bits and pieces. I've never seen the full movie, which I want to see it. Though.
Okay. I didn't know.
Hunter does look
I
pretty good in his.
I didn't know if it was age appropriate for you or not, JP. So
No, I've seen scenes.
probably
I know the basic.
it'll definitely fit,
Yeah, premise.
Tom. So,
This is like
and we've got Party Pooper Reinhardt,
I got one.
who won't even put his mask on so bad he won't even show it on the screen.
Hey, there we go. At least he put it somewhat on.
Yeah,
There it is.
a little
I'd like
bit.
to
better
have
hurry
it
up and
all
get-
the way
get the
on,
camera.
but
You like to do what, JP?
put it all the way on him.
Well, I mean, you can come over and put it on if you want to. You can try, I guess.
This is a good look for me.
Yeah, that'd be a great
This is
day.
a good look.
Yeah, I know.
And Tom
It's starting to get
Cinefani
cold.
is calling in the
This
dogs
is-
right now.
this
I've got
is-
my
this is
Jimmy
good look.
Johnson racing helmet on that I won up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Oh,
I didn't
alert
win.
the presses.
Balled it.
Alert the presses. Is he? Oh, he's putting it on.
There he goes. Hold on. Darth Reinhardt.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Darth Reinhardt's in the house. We just made television history. Hunter.
Yes, we did.
I think JP's gonna watch this show on
Darth
replay.
Vader's
Oh,
from
I
the
am.
south of the
I
galaxy.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
use the
JP.
force against you, boy.
JP, this is just for you, buddy.
Yes.
Happy
Just
Halloween.
for you guys.
That made my day.
One day a year, 365, and I'm only gonna do this one day a year.
Yeah. Hey, fine with me.
So, instead of Darth Party Pooper, he's Darth Reinhardt now.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
all right. So Darth Reinhardt's in the house. Last weekend, Darth, your driver finally won a race after a lot of races this year. Kyle Busch holds on without running out of gas late, and Terry, that sets up this weekend. The top fours kind of set in. Bowman, Elliott, Truex, and Busch need wins. The bad thing is there's a lot of people on the track that also want to win, including Jimmy Johnson wanting his last win. He's dominated at Martinsville in the past. You thought Kyle Busch would be a factor here. He still would be a factor. He's still going to try to win again, I imagine.
Oh yeah, he'll be trying to win again.
So, going into this race, I mean, Terry, is this going to be one of the best races of the year? You can take that off talking during this a little bit, Terry, if you want, or put it up to you. I don't want you to sound muffled or too bad with it. That one is covering up your face a little bit. Hunter's, we just got him in the mask because he don't have nothing to say about NASCAR
Wow.
right now.
Now I feel better.
Wow.
I feel better now.
All right,
I got
Terry.
my mask on.
Hey,
but-
now JP, you got to pick the mask out for the next segments, okay? So we're gonna rotate.
Okay.
I am going to be honest.
Yes,
This
sir.
weekend will be, and I hope, because now, if somebody else wins, that means one of them top crews is
hot.
knocked out. Am I correct? What if Kurt Busch comes up and wins?
It would be Hamlin or Keselowski,
Yes, we'll be knocked
unless
out.
Harvick wrecks early. You can take it off.
Yeah.
Woo,
See,
it's
that
getting
would be
warm in
great.
there. I wore that to a Halloween dance when I was like 13.
Really warm after a while.
So yeah, Terry, Keselowski or Hamlin are at 27 plus 25. They're the two on the line. Harvick's at 42. He's got a wreck. For Bowman and Elliott to catch Hamlin and Keselowski need to wreck, and then both of them will be in immediate contention if one of those two do wreck.
Yeah, don't forget you're at Martinsville, so hey, it can happen. You can take Harvick if he wrecks. That could be. I mean, you see. I guess that's the hardest thing to think about. All the wins that Harvick and Hamlin have, and then to get to this one, and you might not make the Final Four if somebody else wins.
Right.
So I guess that would be a tough spot for one of them to be able to have to handle.
Well, that's called choking in the playoffs,
It is.
Terry.
That's exactly
Or
right.
losing
You
in
got to be able to perform now.
I mean, we had the Bucks and all the 2 seeds lose in the NBA, and
This is a year.
This is
Yeah, it's been one heck of a year.
and you're
It has.
you're right,
Yes,
and that is the
yes.
thing about racing is the toughest thing, Terry, is wrecking when you got a good car and things like that. Harvick and them thought they had a good one last week and wrecked early on some damp track. Let's see. So there's your standings. Basically, Bowman and Elliott are 25 back of Keselowski and 27 back of Hamlin. There's the ones that I think get on points. You're looking for Truex, Kurt Busch for the win. JP, pull up go ahead and read the whole broadcast schedule because it includes all the racing and the football for the weekend for everybody. Turn your mic on.
Oh, sorry. All I have is today.
Oh, you don't have tomorrow?
I have all the way only today.
Well, if Cal was listening down the hall, he may
Well, it's because the Panthers played Thursday.
Well, that's true too, but he don't have tomorrow's November 1st too. He's
Yeah.
only got through October.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've only got today.
Well,
so.
tell today's there, and, I'm pulling up the schedule.
Today is North Carolina at Virginia at 7 o'clock p.m. Boston College at Clemson at 11 a.m. And then we have Martinsville
What time's
Xfinity
Boston
at 4 p.m.
Say it again, JP, the Boston College.
Boston College at Clemson at 11 a.m.
11.
So it's a 12 o'clock game.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be
Sorry, my mask was blocking my ears. I could not hear. So in the interest of being festive, I was not being tuned in, but I am now.
Don't worry, Tom. You never got paid.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. I can't believe they actually pay me to come here.
Oh goodness,
That's funny.
It's not showing.
I'm sure Calvin sits around now. Why do we pay Tom to come here? Why exactly am I writing this check?
You're
to
getting
this man?
paid?
Race to don't
Sorry.
Don't tell JP.
Sorry.
Race is 2:00 Sunday. Xfinity, it's called the Xfinity 500. That was confusing naming it the Xfinity 500 when it's the Cup Series race.
Confusing for some people.
For people that listen.
Yeah.
The race it starts at 2.
Okay.
Coverage is at 1. How about that?
Right.
All right. Now let me tell you the lineup for tomorrow as well. Keselowski is on the pole, Terry. So can
He'll
he
be
hold
hold.
on? Do what?
He's pretty tough up there when he's up front.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Logano both.
I clicked on.
Because I remember
The lineup, I got a
one
commercial.
race, those two got side by side, and that's how they stayed for a long time. And I remember Kurt Busch being
Busch.
behind them, yes.
Yeah.
And I remember every bit of that. And when it come down to the end and those two were running side by side around the track, and everybody behind them was getting PO'd.
But Truex won that last time, didn't he? The Martinsville race.
Oh, I'm just talking about it's been a few
Oh,
years back.
yeah.
Those two were up there, and
Because I think I was watching that race, and Truex just drove away from everybody on there. Eventually, he was way out in front.
So the 8 playoff guys are the front 8 cars. Then Kyle Busch, Blaney, Bell, DiBenedetto, Byron, Dillon, Custer, Boyer, Reddick, Stenhouse, Jones, Almirola, Newman, Priest, John Hunter, Nemechek, Michael McDowell, Dillon, LaJoy, Johnson, Buescher, Suarez, Poole, Kenseth, Bubba, Balicki, Timmy Hill, Quinn. I guess that's Hoof and the.
so we set
In the
the
double
race
zero.
up where all of the 8 guys who are trying to move on are at the front.
Right.
What kind of crap is that?
What should they do, Terry? I mean,
That is so dumb.
They're not doing qualifying. What should they do, Terry?
I know. I mean, when
what's your solution?
before they was like rotating. If you finish 20th, then you're at the front. What decided this race will put all 8 of them guys at the front?
The fact that they're the only ones competing.
I could care less.
And the next
They
week's
should be
changed
able to
it.
have to
I mean-
make their way up there. If you 40th. So what? You
Terry,
have to work.
NASCAR is one of the few sports where even when you're competing for a championship, you've got to compete against everybody else that's been out for weeks.
Terry,
not
you're
gonna stick you
mad
out front.
that NASCAR didn't screw one of the playoff drivers by putting him in the 30s.
I'm not saying
randomly.
that. He's got to earn his way up
Well,
there.
what do
You
you-
shouldn't just
Well,
be
here's
able to
the
say,
thing.
okay, I'm one
Hey,
of them.
it's
Put
the
me at
same thing
front.
like any other sport.
They're in
You
the
got to hold the
playoffs.
lead now. You got to hold the lead. Just because they're up front doesn't mean they're going to, be the winners. You said anything can happen at
If I'm
Martinsville.
starting ninth,
Uh-huh.
for you to get up to the front at Martinsville is going to take you 25 to 30 laps, at least,
Get better.
or more.
Get better.
If I'm starting ninth.
Well,
Look,
right. That's why
Terry.
they put him on the front.
Look, Terry, this is one of the few sports. Think about it. In the playoffs, it's one-on-one, one-on-one, one-on-one. Championship is one-on-one. NASCAR, you got what, 8, 9 people competing right now against the rest of the 20 people that are in the field
Them
that they
other
have to
people
race
are
against.
trying to win
That's
a race.
strange.
What do you think Kyle
That's
Busch was
strange,
trying to
isn't it?
do this past week in Texas?
Well, Terry,
Win.
guess what?
You know
But he
what?
didn't.
I had a whole list of people who was sending me texts going, "Oh, great teammate. He won't even let Martin Truex win." I'm like, who cares about Martin Truex? Kyle Busch is trying to win a race.
Who cares about?
That's what
I'm
I'm
just saying, I
Who
understand why they put the only guys that are even in contention at the front because we don't want to see a nobody at the front at this point.
So
And
Kyle
I know
Busch
they're
is a
not
nobody.
as of right now, if you're not competing for a championship,
yeah.
absolutely. You say the same thing about it. Well, you're not competing for a national championship.
It's
a nobody.
It's a consolation victory for him, but it's a good victory.
No, it was a good victory. It's number
It's a good victory.
16 years that he has won
Go
a
ahead.
race.
What is that like? Victory number 696.
No, it's over 200.
Counting the
It's
time
over
he beat
200.
Johnny around the cul-de-sac on their
Yeah.
bikes.
It's over
'cause that's when
200, Tom.
That's the one you count in his victory column.
It's 50. It's number 57.
Yeah, but he keeps adding up totals. It's over 200
Well,
and something. The only man with over 200 and some victories.
Are we doing this again?
So we'll do some easy math.
Hey, a win is a win.
Kyle Busch is 35 years old. He won one race this year. At that pace, he'll catch Jimmy Johnson in 27 years at age 52.
Yeah. So it's going to be a while.
Well, NASCAR, you can race until then. you
Yeah,
know.
just wait.
If you want to sit there until you're
Before
in
he
your
gets
50s,
to
you
40,
can do it.
he'll have more victories than Jimmy Johnson.
He'll keep racing, though. I think he's going to be one of them. And he might race till he's 50.
Terry, I don't know what.
But he can't get
what
enough
you're
of it. That's
drinking
why he
there.
keeps jumping up and down, up and down. He just wants to
What's
race,
that,
race, race, race,
6 or
race.
7 victories a year?
Man, he probably does race his children. They're on little tricycles, and he gets on his bicycle and just absolutely
probably
races.
does. Probably runs him off the road, too.
I would.
How many victories Jimmy Johnson have?
84.
Okay, well, he's 57. So you figure 5 or 6 victories a year over 5 years, that's 30.
Terry,
So
he
that's
Get 5
88.
victories a year.
Terry, he
ain't
won
gonna get-
one.
Yeah,
And
that's
it was
this year.
'cause-
It
'cause he
happens
didn't
to
run out of gas.
everybody a bad year.
He had one because he didn't run out of
Yeah.
gas. How many did he win last year?
I don't know. How many? 5 or 6?
I don't know.
I think so.
But something's happening. They get old. They do. Something happens. Did you see how bald he was when he took his hat off?
He's just balding in general.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He
saying.
ain't never had a lot of hair.
That's when he starts slowing down. He's look at Kyle Busch in there.
Good
sitting there.
God.
Hey, Tom, let's talk about our friendship Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram while
That's
we're
it.
talking NASCAR, 198 Oak Street Extension. Tom, give the phone numbers up there.
That's
for those
right.
two.
The Dodge place, 190 Oak Street Extension, as you said, 828-919-3001. Friendship Nissan is also on Oak Street, 156 Oak Street Extension in Forest City, 828-245-1661. So it's either 828-919-3001 for the Dodge and 828-245-1661 for the Nissan, and both of those are Friendship. Our friends got some cool cars for you. Go see our friends at Friendship in Forest City.
Thomas
Terry, has
Bordello
that,
in the gang.
Terry, has that Gladiator showed up yet?
No, I've been waiting on that thing to
I
come.
figured you have. I've been waiting on mine.
You know,
Terry, how much does a set of
I've
tires?
been in quarantine for a while waiting on my car.
Terry, how much does a set of tires cost for that thing?
For which one?
With the Toyota?
Oh, my truck.
Yeah,
It runs anywhere between $700 to $850.
for tires.
Mm-hmm.
How many sets have you had?
I've had 6.
So 6 times 700, let's say $800. That's $4,800. He paid $95 for his truck, Tom. He's almost got a
After-
free truck.
I'll tell you what, After they sold
Do
Terry
the
that
math
truck,
on it.
after they sold Terry that truck, they're like, we're never doing this again.
Please tell me the general manager's still not at that place.
No, they're not like that. I've even had
that guy
Mike
got
Johnson,
fired.
and I have talked to Mike Johnson before and about different scenarios happening up there, and he has also told me they only did that for 3 years, and he said you'll be surprised at how many people bring their cars back in here that still have these same cars or trucks. So
Oh yeah.
Take care of it. They'll last for a while.
So Tom, Terry said that Kyle's going to average 5 in a row.
I mean, why should we even talk about? Why are we even talking about this? I mean, it's just ridiculous.
He's only won 5 in a row,
so he's out of it this year, Tom.
3 years in a row, one time.
He'll
Yeah,
be
but
back
you're
next year.
You're talking, and now we're talking. He's going to catch Jimmy Johnson by winning 5 races a year over the next. He's not.
That's way above what Jimmy
He's
Johnson
not.
will have.
He's not.
Tom, he could do 4.
He's not.
405's
That's-
20, so he'll be just a
he's
little
not
short.
Going to catch Jimmy Johnson.
All right.
But
So-
Jimmy Johnson still has to catch Jeff Gordon.
No, he's already,
Oh, it's done.
Yeah.
He'll never do
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
He's finished.
he's finished.
Jimmy will never
Jeff
race
Gordon
again.
might just come back out for another tour. You know, he's still young enough to do it. He's only 45 or
I
something.
guess it's hard in it. I don't know. He's making a lot of money in that booth.
He is.
Is it harder to come back for NBA, NFL, or would it be a whole lot easier to come back for NASCAR?
Well, I've never done
Easy,
either
wouldn't
one. Yeah, seemed like it would be easier for NASCAR.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it would be.
Of course, the difference between NASCAR and basketball is you might die in NASCAR. Not
Yeah.
much chance
Is
of
that
death.
it?
Yeah, not much chance of death in a basketball game. When's the last time somebody died in an NBA game? Of course,
I don't
it's been
know,
20 years.
Tom.
It's been 20 years since somebody died in NASCAR. But if you look back before that's how far safety's come because it was a lot
Oh,
of
yeah,
people
I
got
agree.
killed.
I agree.
Wasn't it the last time the Hornets won a playoff series or second round, first round series?
It might be that.
when Reggie Lewis.
It might be that long. It's been a while.
It's the only person I know, basketball wise. Yeah, Jimmy at 83, Waltrip and Allison at 84. Never thought for the season, the last 2 seasons he wouldn't get to there. But again, you're talking about coming out of retirement. Well, what if you come out of retirement? If you don't have one of the top cars, it don't matter. If you don't have a top 5 race car team, we
Yeah,
see
that's true.
this, or top 8 team. It doesn't really matter. Like how many guys outside the top 8 got wins this year? 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that many. So I don't. That's again with all the equipment matter more than anything. It's a tough sport to deal with. Speaking of equipment, Bubba Wallace will be in a Toyota with X23 XI
Should have
Racing.
known that.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
I figured that if Denny has any sort of tie
Yeah.
with it.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're gonna align with Joe Gibbs Racing. Of
Oh,
course.
are they now?
There's another
Oh.
big surprise.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
You know,
Probably help him
sounds
out
like
a little bit.
That sounds like something that a guy by the name of Martin Truex Jr. did a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bubba might have an opportunity to win 1 to 2 races.
A possibility there.
What's so
long as
crazy
they're
though, if you
restrictor
think
plate.
about it, Truex that year that he was using the facilities of Joe Gibbs to win that championship, he was not underneath Joe Gibbs like he is now. Was he still
And-
Furniture Row?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, Kyle Larson is back with Hendricks. How
For
about
the
that? Number 5 car.
Now-
The resurrection of the 5
Terry,
car.
I haven't read right. I talked to Hunter. I was going to try to figure out, and I still ain't get it. Are they getting rid of the 88?
I do
Or they
not know
running
now.
5 teams?
That's a good question because when I really thought that he would come back, he would be the guy to go in the 88. And
Right.
then when I found out they was like bringing him back to put him in the 5 car, I was, I said, oh, okay. I mean, I pretty much had figured he's coming back to Hendricks, but I didn't know the 5 car would be the one that he would jump into. So I do not know about the 88.
So my question, I'm
I
trying.
mean,
to,
surely to goodness they weren't not going to allow Hendricks to have 5 cars. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my
He got the
question is,
cash.
if they are not doing the 88, why wouldn't they shut the 48 down and leave Bowman in the 88?
Yeah, that's a good question too.
That aggravates me. Like, why is the 88 getting closed down? Like, well, are we retiring Dale Jr.'s number now? I mean, what are we doing here? So for years they didn't do the 3 out of respect to Dale. The 43s ran forever, but Richard owns it. That's totally different than someone else putting it out there. I don't know. I'm interested in seeing. like you said, I don't know if they're going to run 5. I doubt it. So I haven't seen any specific things saying what they're doing on the 88. And I could be wrong, and somebody could let me know in some way, and I'll call around and ask some other people that might know if I can't figure it out. So yeah, Larson to the 5. Was Casey Kane the last one that drove that? The 5?
I want to say so. I'm not going to say
after
for
Kyle
sure.
Busch? Kyle drove it, didn't he?
I don't know.
It was either
I'm
Kyle or
not gonna
Casey
say.
was last. One of them, they
Yeah.
both drove the 5. So anyway, all right, JP, you ready to take a break? All right, we're going to come back. We got to pick NFL games, college football games, talk a little World Series, and more on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could go look at a new car or truck and you didn't have to worry about getting caught up in those games that waste half your day? Well, Friendship Nissan and Friendship Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Forest City is different because we're fast, easy, and transparent. We have over 300 new and used vehicles on the ground with clear choice pricing and the region's only non-commissioned sales force, and a free lifetime warranty on every new car. You better believe Friendship Nissan and Friendship Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram is different, and you can find us in Forest City.
Get ready for Christmas now with a stop at Kurt's Premium Outlet at Eastridge Mall in Gastonia. They have Christmas gift boxes, $1.50 a pack. That's 5 per pack. Check out their stream